Right.
Well? Got it.
Right.
Looks like we made it here in one piece.
We did a lot today, didn't we?
Done. This is sure to give the others some much-needed energy.
Shionne, could we talk a moment?
I thought you had something to talk about. I was waiting on you.
Not really. Why? Should I leave you alone when I don't?
No, it's fine.
We used to really have to force these conversations when we started talking to each other, didn't we?
To say the least. Hey.
What is it?
Do you think you'd like to make something together?
Make what exactly?
Just if you wanna make dinner together. What did you think I meant?
Huh? Dinner? Dinner! Yes! Yes, of course! Dinner! Right.
What did you think I was talking about?
No, it's nothing. Don't worry about it. Anyway, what did you have in mind?
Well, do you recognize these ingredients?
This is... Wait, is this?
So you remember? That's right. We're going to fix the very first meal we ever had together. Although I remember it not being well received when we had it.
You still remember that, huh? I'm sorry, Shionne.
I'm just teasing you, Alphen. I picked this recipe because it's easy to make, and I thought it would be a good choice for dinner, too. Anyway, let's get to work. With both of us making it, we should be finished in no time.
I never thought we'd end up eating alone like this again. Just the two of us.
Yeah. So much has changed when you look back on it. Well, I guess maybe not what we're eating, but still.
No, I'd say even that's changed too, in a sense. Our meals are a whole lot better now.
True. We've both come quite a long way in the culinary arts.
That's not exactly what I mean. How do I put it? It feels like eating together is a lot more enjoyable than it used to be.
Yeah, I get what you mean.
Even after our battles are done, when Dana is saved and our mission is finished, we'll probably still be sitting down to dinner like this, night after night.
Yep, I doubt that much will change. You've always got to eat at some point.
I hope our dinners will always feel like this.
Maybe not exactly like this. Hopefully we won't still be camping out.
Oh, no, not at all. I meant in a nice, warm house. One with a roof over our heads and a proper fireplace, instead of an open campfire.
And real chairs instead of these logs. Nice plates and silverware on a big dining table. Oh, and a proper kitchen. That'd be nice too.
And when it's time to fix dinner, we'll be in that kitchen.
Standing side by side.
Whoops. Looks like we made too much. I don't think we'll be able to finish all this.
Yeah, you're right. I'll see if anybody else is still awake. I'd really hate to have to throw it away.
Side by side, huh?
I'm looking forward to breakfast. Come on, guys. We've got lots to do.
That looks like the Zoogle we were told about. Let's dispose of the trash.
Come one, come all!
Freeze Lantern!
Ready and rarely! No choice.
Not much longer to go.
Come on, one final push.
Let's do this together, Alphen.
There's the Zoogle we were asked to handle.
Come and face me.
Grant me
You're mine. To march on.
Victory is within reach.
Dig deep and we can finish
Practice
without a
further,
drink.
little one.
Looks like we made it here in one piece.
Right.
Damn. I guess.
I see someone who looks troubled about something.
Oh, hey!
Right.
All right.
Finally made it. Retreat if you know what for you.
Ignite!
Lunar corruption!
No further!
Here, let me help. This one's mine. Not in your dreams. Careful.
That'll bring you
it
down.
has some kind of camouflage.
Carve through!
Leave the charges to me!
Vacuum
They rending you apart! Bloody howling! A wall to shield from calamity!
I owe you one.
Your incantation blew it!
Flame inside me yearns to be let free! There!
Catapult!
Vacuum blade!
Meteor sword!
There!
Came between heaven and earth. Flame of wailing city rising! Seal!
I'll stop its charge!
Thanks, Kisara!
Vanish without a trace!
There!
My extra lightning
Vacuum
attack!
blade!
Mega ray!
There!
Annihilation!
Ready and waiting.
Radiant blood!
No further!
A wailing searing
I've been hit with something!
So even a masterpiece has its limit. Not see.
Coming through! Ha! Now! Scarlet Inferno!
Illuminate the dark! Come forth!
Glimmer!
Astral energy!
Say no more!
You sure showed them.
All in a day's work.
forgive you! Leave the charges to me!
Darkness!
Lionheart!
I'm going to need to use all the power of my healing.
If it's in the sky,
Be careful,
it's mine.
everyone. This one isn't normal.
Shield from
Eat
calamity.
this! Aim for the weak
Acid
spot.
Galarius!
Now I can let loose. Vacuum
My
blade!
astral light here's a healing art! Thunder
I
Arcade!
owe you one.
Not on my watch!
There! It's wide open!
It won't escape me.
Loose this deity! There!
Concentrate!
I owe you one. Vacuum blade!
In the soil. Awaken and
Try hard, not a chance!
Glacial Layer! Pierce evil!
Take this! I can carve through armor!
An astral art?
That's my cue!
Not today! Shut him down!
Carve now through all!
Vacuum blade!
Blade! Dance in the wind! Lunar
Vacuum blade!
Light astral
I'm ready!
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished! With your flames and my technique,
We're stronger together than we are apart. The Zoogles here are putting up a real fight.
That just goes to show how important this place is.
Or perhaps they simply thrived freely here.
The astral energy here is so dense. It's like trying to walk through water.
I know the Great Spirit's will is in the center of Rena, but with the world in this state, the entire planet has become its body, right? So doesn't that mean we're already inside it?
I would say that is horrifyingly correct. After all, the further we climb, the denser the astral energy becomes.
What's the matter, Rinwell? Are you not feeling all right?
No, it's nothing like that. It just feels like the energy here is a little more intense than it was before.
You mean Rena's energy?
Yeah, it's like when I made contact with Dana's will in the wedge. It's almost as though I can understand what Rena's will is thinking.
But Rena's will is supposed to be a lot stronger. Aren't we risking the Great Spirit controlling us if we interact with it directly?
I don't think we have to worry about that. Rena's will is only supposed to control true Renans, like the Helganquil. If we can discern what the Great Spirit is thinking too, we might learn something, a weakness. But just to be safe, let me contact it alone.
Are you insane? Rinwell, you're gonna...
Linwell!
There was only meant to be one world. And your goal is to make them one. Is this fear? What just happened?
Are you all right? Rinwell? Rinwell, are you okay?
No, I'm fine. I think.
What were you thinking? You could have gotten yourself killed!
He's right. You had us all terrified, Rinwell.
I'm sorry. I really am. But I know now. I know how the Great Spirit thinks. I know what it wants, how it feels. Rena's Great Spirit wants to complete the world.
What's that supposed to mean? Are you saying it's trying to make something?
Yes, exactly. Originally, Dana and Rena were meant to be one world. But that never happened. They've stayed separated, and the Great Spirit wants to finish the process.
What do you mean, one world? How is that even possible?
I don't know, but its will is clear. That's what the Great Spirit is trying to accomplish. The only problem is that since Rena's energy isn't evenly spread like Dana's, it seems like it'll vanish before that happens naturally.
So it's trying to absorb Dana while it still can, so that it can force the two planets to unite. Is that what you're saying?
The Great Spirit is scared. But it's not scared the way a rational person would be. It's more raw and undiluted, like just pure fear.
Like an animal, acting out of instinct. Although, admittedly, an animal would be easier to communicate with. At the very least, I have my doubts that it recognizes us as sentient beings with a reason for coming here. Earth, water, fire, and wind energy exist in both worlds, but only darkness and light can be found within Rena and Dana, respectively. The Renis Alma, as far as we know, the only host capable of harvesting the astral energy, is composed of all 6. Knowing all that, Rinwell's findings do sound plausible.
That sounds a lot like Shion's thorns, doesn't it? The whole reason the Great Spirit is trying to unite Dana and Rena into one world is in order to save itself. And if her thorns are part of the Great Spirit, then they must also be trying to save themselves?
Alphen, what is it?
We thought the only way to free your thorns was for you to die. Yet despite that, they seem to be doing everything in their power to stop that from happening to you. Something wasn't adding up. But then I just realized something. If the Great Spirit doesn't want to die, then neither would your thorns. Those same emotions, that fear, that determination, and its energy must have been the same thing that was keeping you alive. You were its vessel.
In that case, is that why her thorns caused so much pain to anyone who touched her? Because they were trying to protect themselves?
If that's all true, then... well, it's more than a little ironic.
The Great Spirit merely expresses its desires. I imagine it was the Helganquil who were likely tasked with putting together and implementing an actual plan.
Shion.
I'm okay. We need to hurry and clean this mess up before it gets out of hand.
Still, even if the current state of the world is wrong like you said, does that really make everything okay?
If the world had been whole from the start, as it should have been, there'd be no Dana and no Rena, no masters or slaves, no lords, no crown contest, maybe just peace.
To think, all this started because of the Great Spirit's desire to keep living. The only reason it craves energy is because it's dying from starvation. When you think about it like that, maybe the things it's done aren't so strange after all.
If Rena had been more like Dana, things would have worked out a whole lot better.
It's like Hevrecht 35 told us. The Danan and Renan spirits are meant to be completely different beings.
Rena's energy amassing in one place led to its developing a powerful will. But that also made it crave energy, sapping Rena dry until it perished.
Whereas Dana's energy is dispersed, meaning its will never developed to the same extent. And without that hunger, Dana the planet was spared.
As for which is correct, well, I'm not sure it's our place to even say. Still, I can't help but think it reminds me a lot of the dichotomy of the human condition.
Dichotomy? What do you mean?
Those who know not satisfaction are driven to keep devouring without limit. But those who are content with their lot in life rarely fulfill their potential. I imagine it's likely that the larger Rena's Great Spirit grew, the more and more powerful its hunger also became.
Everything in moderation. When all's said and done, maybe that's the hardest thing for people to learn.
Stay calm. I shall provide assistance.
Lion
Warrior! Don't suffer in silence.
Take it! Go! Help this!
Take
Dragon Swarm!
Now!
Rinwell! Light burst forth!
Radiant Genesis! You don't mess around.
Vacuum Blade!
Certainly not.
Vacuum! The flame inside is yours to be let free!
Shield from calamity.
Here I am! I'm not done!
Here goes!
Vacuum
Do it,
Blade!
heaven and earth! Astral energy!
Say no more!
That astral energy was incredible.
I gave it everything I had.
Didn't even break a sweat.
Wherever we go on this planet, there are machines littered everywhere.
It's impressive to look at as a bystander, but I sure wouldn't want to live here with all of this around.
I know what you mean. There are no fish here. I couldn't cook any of my delicious...
Gotta break through!
Now you see what I can do!
A wall
blade
from calamity!
It can hide itself?
Amazing!
Spirits within the soil.
Awaken and wreak havoc! Vacuum blade!
Let me free you of your power.
Vacuum blade! Vacuum blade!
Air thrust!
Coming through! Ha! Now! Scarlet Inferno! There! The flame inside me! You picked the wrong fight! There!
Shine! Radiant light!
Vacuum blade!
Raging cascade!
Take this! Vacuum blade!
Dance in the wind!
I think I'm coming down to something grave.
A chronic inability to read the room?
A malady your arts cannot fix.
Remember to tell me if you need healing.
I expect you'll be in high demand if that's the case.
Retreat if you know... Good for you. Armor won't save you!
Thanks for the healing.
Another incantation ruined.
Yeah, this is gonna need all of us together.
The flame inside me yearns to be let free. Aim for the weak spot.
I never miss.
There!
Illuminate the
Vacuum blade!
Hear me! Flame of fury! Burning strike! Got it!
Vacuum blade!
Now's our chance!
Take this!
Freeze
Vacuum
laser!
blade!
Not in your dreams!
There! Vacuum blade!
Far enough! I'll hit this wall! Healing circle!
Thanks! The flame
I
inside
owe
me
you,
yearns
Sion.
to be
Healing
let
is what
free.
my arts do best.
I owe you one.
All mine can do is cause havoc and destruction.
Vacuum blade! Prepare to be seized!
Illuminate the dark! Come to
Any-
the There!
Armor won't save you!
The Holy Lamp! Mega Ray! Heaven and Earth! Annihilation! The
Vacuum
will
blade!
against the lightning!
Vacuum blade!
It looks like you got this one covered! Mega Ray!
Coming through! Ha! Now! Scarlet Inferno!
Light astral energy!
I'm ready!
Do it!
In an instant! Impact block! We work well together.
Finally timed well.
Raging Cascade!
Vacuum blade! Vacuum blade!
Lightning
Here I
condemned!
come!
Thunder Flare! Illuminate the dark!
Severing wind!
Holy Quiver!
Vacuum blade!
The chain between heaven and earth! It's weakened!
Elusive being! This ends
Now!
now!
All yours, Kisara. The heavens must be smiling.
Easter!
Where are you going?
Pieces! Attack time! Vacuum
Take
blade!
this!
Glacial
I'm
Spear!
ready!
Here's
Yes!
evil! My own death! Not in
What's
your
all
dreams!
mine? Pick up flyers!
I've got this! Let him mark my hand! Forward up!
All yours!
Alright! It's go time! Radiant
I owe you one!
Spirit Flame!
Vacuum
Remove!
blade!
Wind astral energy! Illuminate the dark!
Vacuum blade!
By the power of
Negative
Holy
gain!
Lamp! Vanish without a
Between the
heaven and
soil.
earth!
Awaken and wreak havoc!
Vacuum
blade!
Lightning! There! This one's mine!
Vacuum blade!
Where are you going?
There! Vacuum blade!
Mega Ray!
soil.
Awaken and I'm an expert! Coming through! Don't mind if I do! Radiant Pierce!
This one keeps charging up!
That's what my shield's for. Get behind me.
Done! I'll leave it to you!
Take it!
You're mine! Vacuum blade!
Ready and ready!
I can carve through all!
Let me free you of your power.
Nothing gets by me.
Far enough! Now! Law! Get toasty!
Burn strike!
Don't get complacent.
An opponent like this could be...
Easy. Can't get out of this!
Radiant Blood! Here! Sharpness!
Vacuum blade!
Arts required
A wall of shield from calamity.
Body slam us into next week! I'm going to need to use all
Vacuum
the power
blade!
of my
Negative
powers to
gain!
accomplish
There!
it!
Resonate with the earth!
Concentrate!
Vacuum blade!
Resurrection!
Not today! Vacuum blade! Vacuum blade!
It's
Charge
time
like
to
that
finish
could
this!
easily be fatal.
Just as well, I'm here to stop.
Consuming wildfire! Mega Ray! That'll bring you down!
Crush!
Burning
Fire
Strike!
fiber!
Dance in the wind!
Vacuum blade!
The enemy is going all out!
Armor won't save you!
Lunar correction!
You're mine!
Gemini
Leo,
Audio!
charge
In
it
the
to
wind!
me!
By the power of water! In here!
Vacuum blade!
Annihilation!
Tornado drive!
I'll take flame of fury!
From the wind!
Glacial Spear!
Vacuum blade! Ignite!
Wind astral energy!
Vacuum blade!
Gemini Audio!
There!
Lightning raging cascade!
Spirits within the
Try
soil.
harder!
Awaken and wreak havoc!
Glacial Spear!
I have no limits!
Benediction. In light.
Freeze
There!
laser!
I've used too much.
Coming through! Ha! Now! Scarlet Inferno!
Glacial Spear! This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
There you go, Alphen!
It's time to end this battle!
I'm right beside you!
Tempest engulfs you! Vacuum blade!
On your knees! A whirling banshee of lightning!
Smash you!
Searing field!
Another incantation ruined.
Vacuum blade!
Lunar corruption!
Regenerate!
Lunar blast here!
Vacuum blade!
Taken Thank you for the healing, Doberman.
Our comrades need our ability to survive.
No one is dying on our watch.
There!
First aid! Here
Now
it
let
goes!
loose!
Lunar collision! Frozen!
Hammer!
Hey! Little quivering! I think we're about to be real lucky!
I won't forgive you!
Stay calm. I shall provide assistance.
I can't heal you forever!
Why'd you heal me?
To stop you dying?
Right. A wall to shield from
Pull
calamity.
myself together.
Vacuum blade!
Now!
There! We've turned the tables on him.
Light burst forth.
Radiant Genesis! You don't mess around!
Shattering the pieces!
Certainly not.
Rain down and pierce me! I will do it! Burning strike!
I lack the energy for healing arts. Courteous, aren't
Leave the chargers to me!
You're mine!
shield from calamity.
Here I come! No escape! Wind!
Awaken and reach! That'll bring you down!
Incineration wave! Vacuum blade!
Show you what my art can
You're
do.
mine! Wind!
The tempest engulfs you.
Soaring light spear! Lunar Rongo! Soaring light spear!
Searing flame!
Rising phoenix! There!
Here's a healing arc!
I'm nearly done for. I don't know what I'd do without you.
Perhaps now isn't the time?
I really don't.
You require
I'll stop its charge!
Thanks, Kisara!
take this.
Oh, Spartan! Charge of light! Rain down!
Vacuum
and
blade! There!
Mega ray! Ready to go! Meteor storm! Too much to handle! Burning strike! Glacial spear! Pierce evil!
Vacuum
Now!
blade!
Dohalim! This one's got your name on it!
Ash to ash.
So, fire and earth astral energy, huh?
A perfect combination.
So those thorns of Shion's, they're really a part of Rena's great spirit?
Most likely. But only a small fragment of it in the big picture. I don't sense a will of its own emanating from them.
If it's that insignificant, is there that much point getting rid of it?
What's the
Dispose of this trash!
Searing flame!
Vacuum blade! There!
Will this help?
A wall of shield from calamity.
Show you what my art
Vacuum aim for the weak spot!
Armor won't save you!
Hold nothing back! Here I come! The flame inside me, yours! Coming through! Ha! Now! Scarlet Inferno!
From beyond, imbued with vanquished
Not today! There!
I never miss!
There!
Lunar blast!
Here I come! No escape!
Between heaven and earth!
Front! Vacuum blade!
Far enough!
There!
charge like that could easily be fatal.
Just as well, I'm here to
Take
stop.
this!
Here I come! Back to time! owe you one.
Glacial Spear. Here's evil.
Vacuum blade! There!
Freeze Lancer.
Begin! You're mine!
I don't even know the word defeat.
There!
Lightning.
There!
Do it.
Look sharp! Lightning Tiger Blade!
Lightning.
Not a chance!
Now you see what I can do.
Vacuum!
Lunar Blast. I'm all set.
Here I come!
Annihilation.
You're finished!
Here.
This one's all mine! Ignite!
I'll heal you all.
Vacuum blade! There!
I can't hold on much
I
longer.
owe you one.
Mega Ray.
There!
Primed and
Okay,
ready.
here I
Where
go.
are you going?
Incineration!
Lightning.
Nothing gets by me. Far enough. All right. Down.
In a bind?
Mega Ray.
Vacuum blade!
Back into the fray.
There!
Elusive deity!
Vacuum
Do
blade!
it. Carve.
Go me! In an instant! Impact block! We work well together.
Like a finely timed block.
Thunder Blast.
Burn in hell!
Illuminate the dark.
Vacuum blade!
Holy Glimmer. Holy Rain. A chain between heaven and earth.
Blade.
They're not playing around.
Pieces! Attack time!
Vacuum blade!
I'll thank you.
Divine Savior.
Elusive
deity!
It's over! There!
Eating pile driver!
Vacuum blade!
You're mine!
God, here's evil. Rain down in outstanding form.
Vacuum blade!
I'll thank you.
There!
Take this!
In here.
No further!
Now.
Gisara! Commander of Heaven!
Phoenix Cycler!
Hey, anyone else think this might be a touch too dangerous?
Ridwell's right. We should fall back to regroup and try again later.
Airborne beast. My spell.
Shield from calamity!
Vacuum blade! We got fire!
Another
I've got
incantation
this.
ruined!
Let a marksman handle it. Now.
Radiant light!
All yours!
Regeneration! Regenerate!
You're damn it!
Illuminate the dark.
Navy! No odds of being interrupted.
There!
Heaven and earth. A wailing
Dragon
sea of
Swarm!
lightning.
Coming through! Ha! Melt! Scarlet Inferno!
Will this help get
Take this!
What would a healing circle? Raging cascade.
Wind!
Elusive deity!
Mirage! Dragon Swarm!
Get on with the others. It's about to strike.
Radiant light!
Look sharp, everyone!
Regeneration.
Dragon
This one's mine. Holy Glimmer. Far enough.
Dragon!
He who defends!
Lunar corruption.
Now or never!
Shadow
Radiant light!
Eat them!
Regeneration!
Radiant. Look here.
Regenerate! In a vine?
Come forth.
I owe you one.
Lightning.
You must be tired of healing.
I'm merely doing what I can.
Glad you're on our side, Yokohama.
Negative gate!
This one keeps charging us!
That's what my shield's for. I don't even know the word defeat.
Guys, I'll leave it to you!
Regenerate!
Lightning. Burning. Raging cascade.
Sorry. I didn't want to put you out.
What our friends for, we can't depend on one another.
You're right. I'll bear that in mind.
I couldn't make it twice.
I'm gonna need more than that.
I'm going to need to
ready.
use all the power.
Pull them away!
I'm going to
Not
need to use
again.
all the power of my
Militant.
healing arts to accomplish this.
Dance
in the wind!
in an instant! Impact block!
Hey, anyone else think this might be a touch too dangerous?
Ridwell's right. We should fall back to regroup and try again. Again later. It should be easy.
Don't mind if I do.
Here I come!
Where are you going?
Shattering the
Raging Now!
I'm free! This ends now!
Consider yourself finished.
There you go, Alphen!
It's time to end this battle.
I'm right beside you!
Elusive deity. Rotating. Hands to that key. No further.
Wind Astral Energy! Illuminate the dark!
Easter! Elusive deity. Vacuum blade. No dawn shall break this night.
Lay the torture to me! Far enough!
A wailing Dancian lightning!
Charge like that could easily be fatal.
Just as well, I'm here to stop.
Can you take it?
No more playing nice!
Watch yourself.
Blade.
I sense incredible power.
It's mine!
Crescent flash.
Raging
Damn it.
storm!
Awakening weak blade.
My reach is even wider.
Can't get out of this.
Security! Into the shadows!
It's time to finish this! Die! Consuming wildfire! I'm going to need things all...
Now you see what I can do!
I owe you.
Here
Sorry. I didn't want to put you out.
More friends force, we can't
Don't mind
depend on
if I
one
do.
another.
You're right. I'll bear that in
Do
mind.
without this pain.
Captain
Vacuum blade.
Now!
Totally. In an instant. Impact block. We work well together.
Like a finely timed rock.
Lightning again!
Vacuum blade.
Thunder blade! Illuminate the town! Transform Holy Quiver!
Deny!
Holy
Vacuum
Land!
blade. Dance on the wind. Vacuum blade. Totally. In an instant. Impact block.
Everyone's still in one piece?
I found some... equipment.
Let me take a look at it.